Hey everybody, hope you're having an awesome day. We're back here in Dragonvale World during the Exploration Extravaganza, the Briar Flats version. It's quite a different event this time around than it was last year. We have the four north, south, east, west dragons back, along with their enchanted versions, and we have four new dragons, or actually eight new dragons. We got the Briar hybrids with the Wildfire, Frostburn, Tusk, and Dune, and then we have four new dragons with the Tephra Glider, the Vine, and the Scavenge. Now I already have the east, south, west, and north dragons right over here they got last year during the event. And I also have the pedestals. You can see the north and the south dragons here. And I got the east and the west dragons here. So I'm not really focusing on those dragons this time around because there's no need for me to try and get them again. I've got them all in the pedestals. My focus is right over here with the new Briar Flats dragons and the Briar Hybrid Dragons. And I've got all the Briar Hybrid Dragons, which were basically fails while trying to get the other dragons, the Glider and the Tephra and the Vine and the Scavenge. I tried for this, or the Scavenge. I tried for the Scavenge and the Vine first, and I got them. I used the fixed combos for those dragons. I'll head over here to the island in the cave. And they're right here in the hatchery. And I'm actually trying for the Tephra and the Glider right now in the island and the cave. But I got the Scavenge and the Vine right here in the hatchery. And I got the Scavenge after about 4 tries, 4 crystals. So I got lucky with that. I got a Briar Tusk and then 2 Briar Frostburns. And then I took a break and just bred without crystal, got a fly trap. And then I came back with the crystal again. I got the Scavenge. With the Vine, I tried for the Vine with a Enchanted Dune and an Enchanted Frostburn. And that took me a few more crystals. Took me about 8 crystals to get that one. I got a Briar Wildfire, then a Newt without a crystal. Then I got a Briar Frostburn, and about 6, 7 more fails after that, and then I eventually got the Vine. So it is taking quite a few tries, even though you are using the crystals to get these dragons. And right now I'm trying for the, as I said, I'm trying for the Tephra and the Glider now, and I've had no luck yet with either dragon. The Tephra in the cave right here on my 6th crystal, and the Glider over here in the island, I'm on my 10th crystal. So, it's taking a lot of crystals. I don't know why it's taking so many crystals, but I'll keep going. I'm just trying to get crystals as I need them. But I'll get back into that in a sec. But let's hatch these 2 dragons, the Scavenge Dragon and the Vine Dragon, and get them into the park. So here comes the Scavenge Dragon. That's a cool dragon. I think that's the one I like the most. That's why I tried for it first. But let's place it over here in the Briar Habitat. I got a second Briar Habitat just to, without it upgraded. And there we get a crystal for the Scavenge Dragon. And the Rarity Remedy is unlocked. And I'll get the Rarity Remedy going, I think, after I get the Tephra and the Glider and I start working on the enchanted versions of all these dragons. So here comes the Scavenge Dragon. And we're going to feed this up to probably level 15. And then I'll leave the rest of the feeding for the challenge when that comes up. I think it's coming in a day or 2. So there's level 4. Level 7 up to level 9. And big change there. Looking kind of interesting. This is a cool dragon. And let's go up to level 15. And there's a level 15 Scavenge Dragon. Looking pretty cool. Let's check it out in the park quickly here. And there he is flying around. Looking pretty cool. And I'm going to go get the other dragon the Vine Dragon. Once I find my bearing here where I am, there we are. And there's the Vine Dragon. And let's hatch this dragon and get into the park. That's a cool looking dragon. I like this dragon also. I think these are my two favorite dragons, the Vine and the Scavenge. And we'll place that into the habitat. Right over there. And we get one crystal for the Vine, and the rarity remedy for the Vine is unlocked. And let's go level up the Vine Dragon. I'd be interested to see what this dragon looks like at level 15, the adult version. It looks pretty cool as the baby and the juvenile. Here's a level 9. Yeah, oh yeah, I like this dragon. That's a cool looking dragon. And let's go up to level 15. Here we are at level 15, and let's see what happens. It gets a little bit bigger. No wings on this dragon, but it looks pretty cool. Very cool looking dragon. Let's go check it out in the park. In the habitat with the Scavenge Dragon. Scavenge Dragon is still flying around. I wonder if it actually lands. Does it have any... It might be one of those dragons that are always flying and doesn't have any feet, I don't think. Looks like it may not actually land. But there's the Vine Dragon in the park, looking pretty cool. And as I mentioned, I'm trying for the Tephra and the Glider, using up quite a few gems, or crystals I should say, for these two dragons. I've used 10 crystals on the Glider, and I've used 6 crystals on the Tephra already. And so many crystals and still getting fails, it doesn't make sense much. I toyed around with the idea of buying some crystals. You got a sale on here right now. I toyed around with the idea of getting the crystals, but 10 crystals and still not getting the dragon doesn't seem like a good idea to actually buy the crystals. I thought I'd get the dragon a lot sooner. If that happened, I would have maybe bought a pack of crystals and used them for the enchanted versions. But I'm still struggling with the Tephra and the Glider. Hopefully you guys are getting it a lot sooner than I am and not using as many crystals. But what I'm doing to get my crystals is I'm playing the games mostly. Going in here and playing the games. As I need crystals, I'll go in and I'll play. And I've been getting most of my crystals from the games, but you can also get crystals from the airship, and or you get the shards from the airship and the tickets. You get 3 bonus tickets when you send off the airship. And then the weekend challenges, you get the shards, tickets, and 1 crystal. It would have been nice if it was more crystals because it's a challenge. 1 crystal every 4 days doesn't seem like very much. Maybe 2, 3 crystals would have been nice. But I'll take what I can get. And then you got your bouncing Orbeez, at least that's what I call them. You got those blue bouncing balls. Okay, sorry about that, guys. The game just crashed on me. It's been crashing quite a bit. I don't know if it's been crashing for you, but it doesn't crash in one specific area. It just crashes all of a sudden. It'll just quit on me. And it's not my system. I've got lots of other games I play that run fine, but it's been crashing quite a bit during this event. But anyways, the blue Orbeez that show up in the park, I think they show up about every 4 or 5 hours, pretty much around the same time that you get your tickets. The other thing that's kind of disappointing is you have to wait 5 hours to get tickets instead of the 3 hours that we waited in the previous event for the Day of the Dragons. But that's how I'm getting my crystals for the most part. And for breeding, I usually go 3 or 4 tries with the crystals, and then I'll take a break, and then I'll come back again after I maybe try a couple, 2 or 3 times without a crystal. That sort of gives me a bit of a break and a chance to collect more crystals or shards during that time, and then I'll come back and I'll start breeding again with the crystals. But we have a crystal right here, and this is a fail, which is the a Frostburn Dragon right here. But I'm going to give this one another try. And I've got, as you can see right here, I've got a Enchanted Dune and a Tusk Dragon. Now one thing I just noticed was in the market, hopefully the game won't crash on me when I go into the market, way down at the bottom they have a sale going on. And I don't remember seeing a screen or any kind of announcement about it, but I was just looking at the dragons and I found this sale on the Tusk Dragon, and up here you got a sale on the Dune Dragon. So if you have some gems or enough gems, that's a pretty good deal. 80% off and then 90% off for the regular version. Same for the Tusk. So I got an Enchanted Tusk Dragon for 45 gems. And I'm going to use it here in the cave and swap out my regular Tusk Dragon. I got the Enchanted Tusk right over here at level 20. So I'm going to try that and use a crystal and see if I get any luck breeding with the Enchanted Tusk. And I can go in here with a retry and then just change the Tusk Dragon to an Enchanted Tusk. And I don't see it right at the moment, so it's frozen in water. And where's my Enchanted Tusk? Right there. And then I'm going to add a crystal. I got a Briar Crystal. And keep my fingers crossed. This is going to be, what, the 7th crystal, trying for the Tephra Dragon. And let's see what we get here. Been getting lots of fails, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's still another fail. But keep your fingers crossed, hope for the best. And 2 hours and 44 minutes, which is I believe that's another Briar Frostburn. Let's see. Yeah, it's a Briar Frostburn again. So what I'm going to do is probably take a break after this is done and just breed without the crystal for maybe 2 or 3 times and then come back once I've had a chance to collect some more crystals. But that's it for this video. Hope you guys are having better luck than I am with this event. It is a bit more of a challenge with the crystals, but keep at it and keep working, and hopefully some of the things I mentioned in this video will help you. And good luck getting the dragons, whether you need the north, south, east, west dragons and the enchanteds or the new Briar dragons. And hopefully you get it before the event ends, which is in 11 days, which is still a fair amount of time, but there's lots of dragons in this event to get. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Please leave a like or a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos on Dragonvale World. We'll see you next time.